Your sink is to your kitchen as your bed is to your bedroom, meaning if your whole kitchen is clean, it'll still look messy if you have a messy, cluttered, and crusty sink. But keeping that sink clean and shiny is a tall order because, let's face it, the sink, as you can see right here, is usually the repository for every dirty dish in the house. So with that in mind, and because many of you have asked, here are a few handy tips to help you keep your sink clean, empty, and shiny. In fact, I bet you this will be the most comprehensive, detailed mega mix of information on one video about a sink that you've ever seen. Keep your sink empty. The real secret to keeping a clean sink is to not leave stuff in there in the first place. And trust me, I know people who think the sink is some sort of magical transporter, which transports dirty dishes directly from the sink into the dishwasher. If you know one of these people, or if you are one of these people, all you need to do is start putting the dishes directly into the dishwasher and not into the sink. And make sure you do this every day for a couple of weeks, and soon enough, as I've said before, you'll create a habit and you'll end up always putting your dirty dishes where they belong, and you'll have a cleaner sink. If you don't have a dishwasher, then the habit you need to embrace is just washing your dishes after each use. And while that might not sound overly appealing, I believe it's better than the alternative of having food rot away at room temperature for 4 days in the sink. How to clean your sink. If you have a stainless steel sink like I do, cleaning it is actually really easy. You want some sort of detergent or soap to clean, and then some sort of mildly abrasive product to scrub away the buildup, which often forms when dishes are left in the sink. I remove debris from my sink traps, and then I spray the sink with all-purpose cleaner, or just dish soap and water, or even vinegar and water. And then I use baking soda. We here at Clean My Space use baking soda so much, we put it on the payroll. Once the sink is sprayed down, all you have to do is sprinkle baking soda all around the sink and leave it for a few moments. Then scrub it with a sponge and rinse with hot water, which is key. Get all debris and baking soda granules down the sink and buff it with a dry cloth. If you notice brown stains forming around your drain, these are pretty simple to clear up. All you have to do is create a paste of dish soap and baking soda and apply it to the area. Leave it for a few moments and then scrub it gently with a cleaning toothbrush. Clean your sink traps. Your sink traps can get disgusting. Have you ever smelled one? To clean it, which I recommend you do monthly, take it apart if you can and soak it overnight in soapy water and baking soda. Then in the morning, rinse and replace. So before you do that, take a little cleaning toothbrush, get into all the nooks and crannies, rinse well, dry it, and then you can use them again. How to shine your sink. There are a few ways to shine stainless steel sinks, but my favorite is using rubbing alcohol, which works wonders on any stainless steel surface and, of course, disinfects it. All you have to do is use a mixture, 1 part rubbing alcohol to 1 part water, spray the sink down, and then wipe everything dry with a clean cloth. Boom, sparkling. Unclog or deodorize your drain. If your sink drains slowly, or if you've noticed a little funk coming from your kitchen sink, you may have some buildup that you need to clear out of your drain. To do this, you take about a cup of baking soda and just dump it down the drain. Then you're going to leave it there and do nothing for about an hour. Coming up to that 60-minute mark, you'll boil about 3 cups of vinegar in a kettle, and doesn't this serve double duty? You're actually going to descale your kettle in the process. So you'll take that boiling vinegar and you'll just dump it down the sink, and then your sink won't stink no more. The garburator. I don't have a garbage disposal or a garburator, but for those of you who do, you're lucky, and you can use the same steps we just talked about to get your drain unclogged to also clean your garbage disposal. Just add a cup of baking soda down the drain, then chase it with 3 cups of boiling vinegar and run the garbage disposal. It'll be loud, it'll be noisy, but it will smell beautiful. Now, to keep odors at bay, you can cut up a lemon or a lime or a grapefruit or even an orange, I can't catch, but any citrus fruit will do. You just plop the slices into the garbage disposal, turn it on to rid yourself of the garburator funk, or just do this at any time. You have used citrus peels for good measure, and it's so much easier to juggle with 2 things than 3. Finally, the faucet, which is not technically part of the kitchen sink, but it's a close relative, so we'll clean it too. For chrome and nickel faucets, all you need to do is fill a spray bottle with a 50-50 vinegar and water mix. Just spray on the vinegar mixture to the faucet handles, and let it sit for about a minute or so. Then you'll take that microfiber cloth, make sure it's bone dry, and wipe it to a shiny finish. If it's even the slightest bit wet, you'll have streaks. If you have pesky water spots, just spray and leave that vinegar for a few minutes and then wipe it off with a dry cloth. Really, vinegar will counteract those water spots. Now, if you have copper, stainless steel, brass, or bronze faucets, and they're, high-end, a little expensive, it might be best just to use simple dish soap or even a specialty cleaner which your manufacturer can recommend. Well, there you have it. Everything you wanted to know about the kitchen sink in one comprehensive, beautiful, shiny, sparkly video. And we got our first video of 2014 done. Very nice. We invite you to leave any of your cleaning questions in the comment box below. Don't forget, there's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you like this video. And as always, subscribe, which is right down there, to catch more of our cleaning videos each and every week. Happy birthday, Mom! We're releasing this video on your birthday. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And thank you for sticking around to the very end of this video. This is where we put links to other videos you might like, so check them out. Links are in the description.